All right, let's talk about AppLovin. This has been a once loved stock on this show. Our friend Russell Young
Yeah.
had been following this very closely and was very right. And then this thing has had some hiccups. It had some shorts go after it a couple of times. Some SEC questions. Anyway, what are your thoughts on AppLovin this morning?
Well, a number of things. You have the volume here on the left shoulder is the highest, and then when you get over here to the head, the volume evaporates. You see the volume down here.
Yep.
This is classic. This is classic head and shoulder stuff. The right shoulder is frankly pretty ugly. Not really the greatest right shoulder I've ever seen. But here's the close below the 200 day, right there on big volume. Okay. Then we drift down, and then we have this. This is what I like is this feeble bounce into the 200-day moving average at, come on, baby, yeah, at 494. So it's having a hard time at this 500 level, 494, 500, and you've got all the people who were squeezed on the short side, perhaps. Come on, here we go. All these people down from 738, by the way, and 745. So all these people are saying, "Dear Lord, get me out of here, and I'll never drink again." That kind of a thing. So we rally feebly on low volume, and the shorts are largely out. I think it's like 3 days, 4% of the float, something along those lines. And this is a nice level to short. Yeah, you want to short at the zenith, but that's an absolutely bare. I mean, that's really tough to do. Here,
So
I think you've got all these people that are going to be dumping stock on your head if you're long, and if you're short, I think they're going to be helping your cause. And then you take out eventually this 359 level, and you really make some money on the short side. The multiple's 54 times. I just said valuations don't matter, but if you don't have a valuation argument that can be made, then you can have some significant downside. And I think Muddy Waters,
not with a falling stock in a chart like that. You're right.
So this is a stock. This is a chart only an AppLovin mother could love. I think I was really, because I went through so many charts last night, and I see a lot of things that are in the DMZ where there's really not a heck of a lot to do, but here you've got this nice rally into today. I doubt it gets much above that, and I think you can short it from here for the next 5-10% if it goes up, and I think you're going to be making money on the downside.
Okay.
Full disclosure, I can't do individual stocks, so I'm not here. Wish I could, but I can't do individual stocks.
But of all the charts you looked at, this one stood out quite a bit, and pretty controversial name. And
Yep.
I agree, that's not a chart to be long. Yep. Risk management department does not even let them look at that stock on their screen anymore.
I don't.
All right.
Yeah,